40 stories of adventure, 12 menacing terrorists, and 1 regular New York City cop. And it all began right there 25 years ago. Hi, I'm Jake Hamilton, standing in the shadow of Nakatomi Tower, getting ready to talk with John McClane himself, Bruce Willis, about starring in the 5th installment of the Die Hard series, A Good Day to Die Hard, and about why this time he's getting ready to say, Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Russia. Get ready, this is Jake's Takes.
Do you know what I hate about the Americans? Everything. Especially cowboys.
American?
Yeah, New York.
Are you a cop?
Yeah. It's gonna be loud.
How'd you know I was a cop?
You don't look like a lawyer.
Dad?
Eventually, at the end of the day, whether it's you or whether it's me or whether it's John McClane, everyone's story comes to an end, and you have worked over the past 25 years to create John McClane. If you could decide, ultimately, how his story's gonna end, how John McClane's gonna die, how would you write that up?
That's a good question. I don't think I have to answer that question just yet. It would be nice to do a couple more of these films, and somehow, if he has to sacrifice his life somehow, it should be in the help of saving young kids.
Now, you've had the rare privilege of kind of fleshing out and getting to know John McClane over 25 years, and not many actors get to do that. But I was wondering, you've had so many great characters that you've only had the chance to play once. Who is another character you only got to play him one time, but you wouldn't mind kind of fleshing him out and maybe getting to know him over a span of 25 years?
I wouldn't mind revisiting the 12 Monkeys character. I like that guy.
That would be
James
amazing.
Cole. It was a fun time. Interesting story. I'm a science fiction fan. And maybe I'd like to see what happens with Butch Coolidge in Pulp Fiction. Him and his girl got away, and I'd like to catch up on that story.
As long as he's got the kangaroo watch, he's good to go.
It.
This is what you've been doing? 007 of Plainfield, New Jersey.
Relax, you're safe now.
Save my ass.
This guy's bad news. Terrorism, weapons-grade uranium, nukes. Someone's got to stop him.
Attaboy.
Mr. Willis, I gotta say, as a movie geek growing up on the Die Hard movies, one of my favorite scenes of all time was when Hans Gruber tells John McClane, "You're just another American who grew up watching too many movies as a child." So I was wondering if the next great action star out there right now is a kid and he's gonna grow up and he's gonna watch the Die Hard movies, what is the most important thing you want him to take away from him?
You got to do the right thing. Got to do the right thing. You want him to. Crime doesn't pay.
In terms of doing the right thing, is that a hard thing to do in this business?
Well, you have to make that choice pretty early on, don't you? Especially in these overwatched times. Yeah, you gotta do the right thing. Easy to get out on the thin ice if you're ever considering not doing the right thing.
Knock, knock.
Whoa.
What is this, a pirate gun?
It's old school. Like you, right?
Right.
When Die Hard came out in '88, it was so influential, and so many movies after that just kind of started copying it and ripping it off. So I was wondering, what was the first time that you noticed that other movies started copying Die Hard? And as an actor, how do you not get mad about something like that?
It's the highest form of flattery, you know. If someone says, well, your movie did well, we'd like to see if we can't get some of that goodwill. I didn't pay attention to it too much. I was aware of it. I mean, there was, I think anytime a film does well, that they're gonna try and make some other version of it. There is a great deal of goodwill that has grown up over the last 25 years since 1988, and people allow us to keep trying and allow us to keep trying to make the best Die Hard. I still think that the first movie was pretty good.
I would say not just pretty good, it's awesome.
It really set a high watermark.
Yes, sir.
And I personally have always tried to compete to try to get as close to that film with the other 4 films that I've done.
All right.
guess you've done this before.
Don't encourage him.
Me and my boy here, we gonna put a whooping on you.
Really?
Really? It's crazy. Open.
You go looking for trouble, or does it always find you?
I still ask myself the same question.